There was a boy named Thom. Thom was so stupid that he got scolded every single day. And one day, he was being too stupid that he took an egg which he had to eat, and try to hatch it in his clothes. Sounds really stupid. But guess what? This boy grew up and became an inventor of a light bulb. Yes, I'm talking about Thomas Edison. Yet how did the craziest boy invent a light bulb? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Yeon Elizabeth Kim from 7th grade, and I'm here to share my point of view and my opinion about unbreakable limitations, which may be very useful in your life. If you were ever plagued with self-doubt, you are certainly not alone. Worldwide, it is estimated that approximately 85% of the population suffers from low self-esteem. Alright, you may be thinking, oh my gosh, she's going to give a whole speech about self-esteem and self-things again. But no, wait. Solutions for low self-esteem problems are widely available on social media, internet, and podcasts. As you can see, I searched up how to boost my self-esteem. Then they gave me more than 2,000 responses. Yet, what if you feel like your wall of reality is too vast and massive for you to vanquish? Wall of realities can be big or small, depending on your decision. For example, I want to have iPhone 15, so I went to ask my parents, Mom and Dad, would you please buy an iPhone 15 for your lovely and adorable daughter? And they shout out, no, at the same time, as if they're sharing their brains. And I'm pretty sure you also had these kinds of experiences before. This is usually called an unbreakable limitation by people who are kept in stereotypes of the world. Although, I want to challenge this. I am from South Korea, as you can see. My accent is a little different from you guys, and I'm genuinely a very slow learner. Almost no one noticed it, but it is essential for me to learn beforehand, so that I look like I understood everything at once. Ahead, I thought everything would depend on my mindset, and I just gonna care about people who are being mean to me. But you know what? That didn't really work, as too many people, including adults, inside and outside of the school, were uncontrollably being racist to me. For example, they would insult Koreans by saying chingchong, which is very common, but it comes up to me as such a huge word. Also, they don't just offend, they mostly give disadvantages to me, like spreading fake rumors or backbiting me. It is actually so irritating and excruciating if you didn't know. Now ask me, if I hated racists, I would say no. I started hating myself more than the people who were doing racism, which could sound a little foolish. Wait, I have reasonable reason to prove that I am not foolish at all. According to Psychology Today, insults and put-downs can damage our prospects by undermining our self-confidence and self-esteem. Even casual denigration can over time lead to feelings of isolation, alienation, anger, anxiety, and depression. Now, I hope that proved enough. It got kind of insane that I can't even imagine how I went through all these. I had nightmares almost every night causing some sort of insomnia because nightmares would jump scare me and wake me up. After a while, I felt like I just can't do this anymore, and my life isn't that meaningful like this. Anyhow, what's certain was that I didn't want to die at all. I thought about my dream, which is working at UNEP. It's a big dream, as you know. But rather than getting hurt by racists every day, I suggested to myself, what about focusing on myself? What about choosing to chase my own dreams? Or what about just being myself? As I've told you, I am such a slow learner, so I had to put in more effort than others. I remember myself studying almost 10 hours a day every day. Then people started respecting me. But racism didn't stop. Why? Because I am still me. I do not need to change my own face, my own accent, or even my own personality because of renormers. My life goes so much better now. I feel heavenly standing Here. I am not forcing you to go home and study for 10 hours, of course. But I want to tell you that you do not need to get down because of a person who doesn't know your inside. You are you. Let them be mean, or let them be even beastly. You would like to focus on yourself and be thankful with what you got. And most importantly, whatever you do and whoever you are, do your best with all your might. Even if you run hard and encounter some obstacles, you must have the determination to easily overcome them. More obstacles will try to distract you as your goals are higher, but you will not give up. Now, if you ask me why you should struggle this much, I want to tell you that you will just remain as an ordinary and normal person existing on earth if you don't struggle this much. Let's be honest. We once all wanted to be remembered as a legend in some specific area. Successful people always have worked hard behind their shining presence, like Beyonce, as an example, who struggled with insomnias and diets. But as you know, she has written a century's music history now. Even me, a super introvert who's standing right here on the stage, thought giving this TEDx was my unbreakable imitation. But don't worry, I'm not showing off that I'm one of the successful people. Coming back to Thomas Edison. How did the craziest boy invent a light bulb and become one of the smartest people in the world? I'll give you a hint. He didn't stop exploring, and he worked so hard on things that he was able to work on. This is truly what you need to know and do all the time. Life is too short to get depressed by other sports every time. Genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. To Thomas Edison. Thank you.